Well, you could call him Buffalo's own Mythbuster. Tonight, the Now's Mike Randall introduces us to a Buffalo man and the potential truth he is exposing about a long-held leafy belief in the Queen City.
It towers over Franklin Street and is known as Buffalo's oldest tree, but it might not be.
It appears that this one may have about 10 years on it.
Dan Cadzow is an archaeologist and says that the sycamore tree on Franklin is 308 years old, dating back to 1710. But this mighty white oak sitting in the meadow in Delaware Park dates back to 1700, making it a decade older.
It was just Christmas morning. I remembered the tree age calculator online, so my wife and I came out after presents and measured it and put it in, and yeah, we were surprised. It's like 10 years older than the one on Franklin.
If Dan's calculations are correct, that would mean that
this is Buffalo's oldest tree. So that would make this Buffalo's new oldest tree.
There's no denying this tree is a big one. Dan had to measure around it.
It was 201 inches.
You'll find golfers around here now, but the first residents arrived a long time ago.
Native Americans, they arrived here right when the glaciers retreated, so 12,500 years ago.
Dan says the Native Americans would leave the oak trees because the acorns provided food for animals and people.
And if you grind the meat up and sieve water through it, it leaches all the tannins out, and then it can be ground up and used for flour to make breads or put in soups.
By 1868, this spot was being developed as an Olmsted Park.
It's amazing that Olmsted, when he visited here, he might have stood under the same oak, enjoying its shade.
The only sure way to determine this tree's age is to
drill out a core and count the rings. Dan says that probably wouldn't be a good idea.
They say it's risky for a tree that age. You could basically give it an infection.
While the other old tree bears an official plaque, Dan's pretty sure he knows where to find Buffalo's real oldest tree.
Yeah, hopefully they won't put a plaque on it, but maybe near it.
For the Now Buffalo, I'm Mike Randall.